Hi, Soul Tribe. Thank you for coming back. So it's gotten chilly in that little interim between shows. I've been outside with the chickens and it is cold outside again in Melbourne. So I've got the chat up on the screen. I just wanted to pop this up, try this new feature out. And yeah, I so appreciate all of you guys and all of the beautiful comments. And that's something that Evan and Leah was saying to me as well, just what an incredible Soul Tribe group of people that we have here. And they said it's so refreshing. So yeah, fancy seeing you here again. So yeah, anyway, I have an amazing guest for tomorrow. So I want to make sure to mention that. So we have the gorgeous Yana back tomorrow. So this will be a really interesting show, exploring, let me just pop it up bigger. So it's all around exploring fantasy to create. Plus, we're both doing live readings. So it's a show not to be missed. That will be on 10 a.m. Melbourne time. And I think that is maybe 7 p.m. Eastern time, I think, or Chicago time. Anyway, you guys will be able to work it out. So I just want to let you guys know about the show. And if you haven't already signed up for the Soul Tribe activation and meditation, I definitely highly recommend it. There's going to be some beautiful Soul Tribe over there that have already signed up. And I can't wait to video chat with you guys and to really co-create something amazing together. So I will also be doing the meditation in that, and it is free. So look at the description box below. If it's not here, you'll find it on Instagram, Facebook, on the previous video we just did with Evan and Leah. It's also in there, as well as the one with Yana for tomorrow too. So please make sure to go sign up for that. And readings available, solreta.com. We do have the discount code on for the Psychic Tarot's couple session, which is the code word love. And also remember, we have coming up at the start of next week, end of Sunday, if you're in Northern Hemisphere, but Southern Hemisphere, it'll be Monday. We do have the solar eclipse new moon in Virgo, planting the seeds for future, which will be a great activation as well. And also you'll see the past events that's also on here too. So let's get into today's reading. And thank you for everyone that is here. And sending you all love too. Sounds like some of you need a little bit of healing at the moment. So just popping it a little bit of extra love in the chat. So let me just read my little note. So this week begins, I forgot to mention. So we have cleansing vibes would be the potion for this week. Release and revitalize is the energy with this. And I release what no longer serves me is the affirmation I've written with this particular blend. So this is sort of the energy we want in terms of like clearing everything out before we're leading up to this new eclipse, which will be September 21st. And smoky quartz is the crystal vibe for this week as well. So and let me know if you've got smoky quartz at home or you've got cleansing vibes. I know a few people in the chat have it, and I'm seeing their beautiful photos. So this week we will be in the last quarter of the moon in Gemini on September 14th, bringing a moment of reflection, integration. So some of us have already walked through that. So we're moving through powerful eclipse energies, and now the focus shifts to sorting out what's truly aligned for us, what really resonates. I see Gisela has some smoky quartz, and what really just feels like that it's more in alignment with who we are and where we're going, where we're evolving towards. So this will be less about beginning something and more about just getting closing on the chapters, clearing space, finding clarity in the details of things. So that's why cleansing vibes is the potion for this week. So we will have the new moon move into Cancer a little bit later. And this will take us through to around the 15th, which will see the energy soften. So we'll be feeling maybe a little bit more tender. I tend to find I feel things early. So I'm already like sensing that energy coming in. But yeah, this will have us craving connection, home, emotional safety. It's also, we're going to have Venus harmonizing with Mars, supporting flow in our relationships and projects. I'm definitely feeling that on a collective level too. It feels beautiful. So conversations that will feel inspiring can happen, creative and heartfelt, though it is wise to speak more from like your heart rather than just trying to rush the words out is the vibe around that time. And Larianne, another empath. So on the 16th, we're going to have a mixture of planetary aspects bringing sensitivity, and it'll feel like it's sort of more like you'll get an inward feeling emotionally, and then it will come to the surface where we can kind of cognize it. So this might also have misunderstandings, old wounds and things rising with this. So it's about leaning deeper into compassion, leaning deeper into really that transparent honesty, speaking from that heart space. And this is all about how we can transform moments into opportunities. It's also about trust building, opening new pathways in love and connection. And I can see there's a few other Smoky Quartz fans as well. Hey, Susie, lovely to have you over here too. And all the familiar faces that were just in the last audience. Thank you. And yeah, coming together resonates with me. So definitely check out the activation that we're doing this week. Make sure to register for that. We would love to have you with us as well, Larry. So yeah, with this, it's all about opening new pathways to love and connection. As we get towards the week progressing towards the end, the moon will shift into Leo on the 17th, sparking confidence, self-expression, and a desire to really tap more into this place of living that expressiveness of the heart. So it's all about self-expression and yeah, shining from the heart. By the 19th, the moon will enter Virgo, grounding us, bringing us practical energy that helps us to refine, recognize, and prepare for the powerful new moon eclipse, which is coming up as well. So, interesting questions. I wonder. So yeah, interesting. Our feet, is sort of our grounding. It's about like moving ahead, or sometimes like feeling stuck. So maybe have a look into that motion behind it as well. But anyway, sending your feet a little bit extra love. Okay, let's have a look into the cards and see what Spirit is saying for this week ahead. Oh, they're prompting me to go to the Star Tarot. So we'll start with that. Oh, sending love to the pets too, Gisela. Okay. It's funny, I'm just hearing Spirit say, flip them, flip them. There's sort of like a little bit of a charge or excitement with us ushering in this eclipse energy that we're about to step into. Oh, they just gave me another bonus card, so I'll flip these over. Okay, so it looks like we are being prepared, which is a beautiful thing. There is a message around connecting with community too. So if you can make some of the events that we spoke about this week, or at least get together with your community, that would be a really ideal situation. So the first thing that we're seeing, this is in the past, we've got the Five of Wands. So we're letting go of any interference. This is anything that is more of a controlling nature that goes against your free will. It also is a little bit of a meddling vibe. So just notice if someone's trying to meddle or direct you into certain paths, or this is really about like you thinking for yourself and letting go with releasing this, because we're coming into Queen of Swords energy. So Queen of Swords, this is about sort of like owning your words, connecting to your higher self, connecting to your truth, really knowing. I said this to my partner today because he always says it to me. He's like, you have to know what you want in order to get it. And it was funny, just a little like situation didn't work for him. And I'm like, I'll go in, I'll like fix that. And I was able to like go and achieve the desired outcome. He's looking at me and I'm like, you have to know what you want to get what you want. So anyway, there's a little bit of this beautiful Queen of Swords energy. So being in a state of higher knowing. And this is also in regards to higher self, because we have the lovely star card. So this is, it's the gem rope that we just talked about in the reading with Leah and Evan. So there was a little reading for the collective in terms of ET prophecy, and they're wanting us to put the hard work in to climb the gem rope. Oh, thank you, Lorianne. So yeah, we have the star card. So she's an Aquarian energy. And for me, she's like the ET, and I'm just getting an itchy third eye as I'm talking about her. So I really feel this is, on a human level, where we're saying and we're directing our energy with the Queen of Wands, but it's making time to come back to this star energy. And for me, she never follows the direction of other people. She's always about flowing in her higher downloads, her higher information on who she is into the world. And we've got Six of Wands, which is victory, celebration energy. And with this is the timeline card too. So we are actually doing away with older controlling Saturn energies. in terms of the old timeline. I do feel this is also in preparation to cleansing for the eclipse as well. Oh, lovely, Britt. So Britt said a beautiful fairy came here and said that there was something special happen in 3 days. Interesting. You'll have to let us know. So we have the Knight of Swords and we have the Ten of Pentacles. So I do feel this is not just about doing this in solitude. We do have this beautiful energy of also speaking and connecting, even if it is online, like we're talking about, with the Ten of Pentacles. So it's a card of wealth, but it's a card of community for me as well. And it's a card of like bringing things together. It's a card of like activation. It's like a final sort of like shift or like a finishing of things to start a beginning too, in regards to like what Spirit's showing me. So let's get another deck and we'll get some little clarifiers. And I'm just getting told where to pick from. Oh, we got a bonus one to now feel into these. And I was just thinking when I was running outside to the chickens, just how blessed we are to have beautiful, familiar faces to come back. It's like coming home each time. So what I'm seeing with this image of the cards that Spirit's showing me, I'm feeling it's like where there's a calmer frequency in the background. So I know in the last show that we just did with Leah and Evan, some people were talking about like a feeling or a surge of anger coming up, which is coming from a lot of the collective at the moment. I'm actually feeling at the same time, it's almost like an angelic hum resonance that's coming through. So I do feel that there are other vibrations and frequencies for us to tap into, and they're giving me the word resonance. So if we can start to attune our hearts, our radio station to that, that'll be smooth sailing for the week ahead, is what I'm feeling come up. And I feel like it's also starting to harmonize, is the word they give us, into being prepared and ready for this eclipse change portal to take place. So I'll flip the cards over and we have powerful cards. It's really interesting. So we have this energy of what it is that we're moving away from. And then on the other side of it, it's so interesting because they've come in threes. So look at the difference between these cards. Hopefully you can see them all at the same time. So this is the discordant energies, frequencies, unharmonic vibrations that we're seeing currently on the planet. So 8 of Cups, this is about trying to keep people emotionally in a stuck place. It's telling them where to put their attention and focus. It's Saturn and Pisces. So more in the emotion, in the grief, in the sadness, in this place of like disconnect, of sorrow, despair, all of these sort of like toxic, heavier, dirty emotions, I would say, based on the colors in the water. Then we have this energy of death. So they're really trying to, and we've seen, I guess, with what happened just a few days ago, I'm not going to mention it or get into the energy of it because there's a few other things potentially at play with that too. But yeah, we've got death and we've got 9 of Swords energy, which is, it's interesting. This card came up predominantly in a lot of the closure lockdown situations that we had a couple of years ago. That card was coming up to do with like agenda, to do with control, things of that sort of nature. It is Mars energy. So I would say there is a narrative around where the energy is trying to be placed and where it is being shifted at the moment. This also sometimes feels like that it's a dark smog that we're sitting in, or like a dark night of the soul. So where we're moving away from and what we're moving towards is very, very different. We've got the Empress, the Emperor, the Queen of Wands. This is fearlessly, perfectly said, Gisela. A big loosh fest is what we're seeing as well. So with this, it doesn't mean that there's not real people, real feelings and things. We're not ignoring that, but what we're doing is consciously choosing to come into knowing exactly who we are on a soul level. So it's not placing our attention or our desire outside of ourselves. With this beautiful Queen of Wands, she's all about like facing fear head on. So she's not sticking her head in the sand like an ostrich or anything like that. This big cat energy that we have in here, this is also where in the other deck, or sorry, in the other one, the younger version of her as the Princess of Wands, she has the tiger with the tail around her throat. So there's control, there's we have to do this to sort of fit in or to maintain or be part of society. Oh, Lyra's come to join us. Let me just pop this down so you guys can see her. She's just tapping in around the window right there. So she just wanted to make herself known. But yeah, so what we see with the Queen of Wands energy, this is all about like we understand we have our liberty, we have our freedom, we magnetize things to us. We also really radiate this beautiful energy. So we're not having to like turn things down low anymore. We're not having to hide under the radar. This is a really beautiful time of speaking up for ourselves. Yeah, they're beautiful, aren't they? And yeah, so nice to spend a bit more time with you guys today. So let's have another look and get some clarifiers from another deck. And I'm just going to the right away. I don't often pull these out so much anymore. So we have the Hermit come out. We have the Six of Wands. So this is us coming out from being maybe like feeling a bit of a recluse or a little bit like a hermit. And we're moving towards knowing, and this is similar to what Evan was mentioning in the last show too. So we're sort of coming into like the masses starting to wake up. So a lot of what's happening is perhaps to do with the masses. We have the Nine of Cups. So this is to realize that we're getting away from the Eight of Cups to the Nine of Cups is where we're heading. So this is beautiful Jupiter energy. And yeah, totally agree. Let your light shine bright like a diamond. And it makes me think of that Rihanna song. So we're ending a lot of the cycles of, I guess, other forces, or even, things that we might say might be, let's just say like big-handed control, because I want to be careful of like what words we're using. We can maybe say the 1%, that we're breaking out of that cycle, that we're seeing other parts of humanity come and awaken. But where there's anger, where there's like unrest, we need to be a calm presence with our beautiful soul tribe. And we need to be a part of reason, a part of presence and love and stillness is what we're seeing here for our beautiful collective. So we're closing the cycle. We're not feeding into a lot of volatility that's also happening. Yeah, we've got the sorrow energy that they're trying to harvest with this situation as well. So I didn't realize I'd be speaking on that topic today. Let's see if there's anything else that they would like to mention about our week ahead. And thank you, Christian, for your message too. So in a test between eclipses and where we're putting our energy towards and what we have learned since 2020. And it's interesting because of those cards coming up too, that I was getting a lot around that particular point in time. So yeah, Lyra is trying to tell us something outside. And yeah, definitely not feeding any of it. Okay, let's flip these over and see what we have. So we have the Hermit again. So this is really sort of like coming out, coming into your power, coming into compassion. For this week, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So we are in the midst and the process of shifting reality. We have the Queen of Disc and the Four of Disc. So this is not just shifting reality, it's an alignment energy, it's a Taurus energy, and it's that one in the Thoth deck that's the stars at the top. And there's the Sphinx-like energy and the crocodile protector energy too. So we are being supported by spirit, we are being supported by our guides and various different beings that love us unconditionally as we go through this shift. So maybe making time to meditate or come join our events this week and next. But yeah, the Queen of Hedgehogs, these are all high-level cards. So Queen of Hedgehogs, we're grounding and coming back into a place of power. This is earth, air, fire, water energy. It's also sun and Capricorn. So it's not letting anyone shake us off what it is that we desire to have, not getting distracted or the rug pulled out from underneath us. It's like we keep marching towards what it is that we know that we're destined to bring about with that change. So that's the reading that I have for you guys for this week. I do want to pick an oracle card from the Lemurian deck. And I'm sure we'll get some more information in the soul activation that we're doing this week. And I can't wait to hear your visions and downloads that you get in the meditation that we'll be doing together as well. And Gisela is saying, transitioning and transmuting the energies as we go. Very well put. So we have unique gifts. Look at this. I don't even know if I've ever seen or pulled this card before. I'm sure I've been through them to have a look. So this is the card, Unique Gifts. And look at this brain. Look at the almost like eyes on the two hemispheres as well. So again, that energy integration. So let me read this out. Oh, thanks, Lorianne. So with this is all about your superpowers and sense of purpose, the means behind your quirks, exploring your interests, shortcomings as unique, undiscovered skills. So it's about bringing your gifts into the world, even if you think maybe they're a little bit more unusual. Yeah, it's about bringing them in. And we did have the star card as well. So, oh, thank you guys. I love you guys. So with this as well, this is all about us being complementary pieces of a jigsaw puzzle and how we all sort of piece and come together. So that 10 of disc energy that we're also talking about with this. And for this as well, oh, and this is the deck, the Beyond Lemuria is the Ivy deck as well. So this is all about your inspiration may come as a message, a dream, or a vision. And it may be something others have recognized in you as well. So also take note of that. So this is also about like your current period that you're in, transformation, the current sort of lifestyle that you're having. This might also be something that you really enjoyed as a child and bringing that back online. Let me just see. So this is also around asking yourself what makes you unique. Any quirks that you feel that are shortcomings could have been the key to your, could be the key to your superpowers. So look for the positive side of your oddities and traits. And I can imagine if I hadn't gone down that path of just, oh, thanks, Larry. I can imagine if I hadn't gone down that path of being the weird girl, like I could have easily just blended or fit in and pretended to be normal. But, you know, we're all supposed to be delivering our messages, doing what it is that makes us individual unique or different. Oh, I love you guys. You guys are so welcome. So yeah, with this, are there things that you would like to try or feel pulled to explore? So remember, we're in the seed planting going into this new eclipse that's coming up around the 21st. So, oh, Samantha, so you must be new here. Thank you for joining us. So with this is the collective reading, but we do have a free event that's coming up on, I think it's Australian Thursday, which might be Wednesday night, if you guys are in this Northern Hemisphere. But we do have free readings where we have just like a group session from time to time. So it's always good to hit that subscribe button so that you can find out when that's happening. And yeah, being normal is no fun. And I think Leah said that too, that, you know, it's about having fun on the last show as well. So now it's time to follow these whispers. You'll never know how transformational they may be. So let me just get a Frida card. Well, you're so welcome. And we have such a gorgeous soul tribe here as well. So with this Frida Kahlo card that we've got for our beautiful collective, we have this one. And this is from this particular deck, inspired by Frida. And it says, you are stronger than you think and more than you know. Be curious and determined. And I've actually got this on a little keychain thing that my best friend gave me, which is a really beautiful message. So yeah, we're not doing individual readings today. We're just finishing off this live. So I just want to say thank you again to my beautiful soul tribe for coming and being with us today. Remember, we are back tomorrow. Oh, and Samantha, we actually do have, let me just pop this up. There is free readings tomorrow. So if you're subscribing, you will get the notification. And this show that I'm doing with Yana tomorrow, we will have readings in this. So Yana will be also doing some, I'll be doing some myself as well. So this will be really an interesting show exploring fantasy to create. And just a reminder, guys, that we do have the solar eclipse, new moon in Virgo, planting seeds for future. We have the one-on-one personal readings available on solreta.com. And yeah, this is the big one for the week for our All Soul tribe. So make sure to sign up in the description box below. And yeah, again, just sending love and appreciation and gratitude for you all. Thank you, Ken. Thank you so much, everyone. All right, love you guys. I will see you tomorrow with Yana and Samantha. It'd be lovely to have you back too. All right, see you. Good night.